Hi guys, this is Phil from funneltips.net. Just going to do a quick video today on Groovepages demo tutorial and some of the killer features within Groovepages. So if you've been looking for a method to save money on your digital marketing costs or to improve your automation online to save you even more money, then this is just the video for you. And in a moment, I'm also going to show you a technique that you can copy to save you even more money on your online marketing costs. So here we are within the application suite of GrooveFunnels, and GrooveFunnels is a digital marketing suite of applications, and all these items here on the left, they are all referred to as apps. And today we're going to go through Groovepages, but you can see there's a whole range of other apps here. At the minute, GrooveFunnels is still in the beta and is due to conclude beta now over the summer, and at the moment they've got a Lite version of Groovepages which includes GrooveSell as well. And within Groovepages, when we go in there, you can create 3 sites, and I'll show you that. But if you go to one of the paid versions of GrooveFunnels, you'll get these other features like GrooveMail, which is an autoresponder, GrooveMember, which is a membership site. GrooveVideo will be like a Vimeo replacement, so you don't have to pay for video hosting. And then the other products then within the GrooveFunnels, which are to come later, will be GrooveBlog, which will be like a WordPress blog replacement, and then GrooveWebinars, which is like an ever webinar replacement. And also then there's a GrooveDesk, which is a service desk product, a GrooveCalendar for team calendaring, and GrooveSurvey, which is another powerful feature for marketing when you can create quizzes and surveys to segment your users or your customers and your potential customers. Let's just go into Groovepages. So all these products have bbeen developed by Mike Filsame, who's a well-respected internet marketing guru, and Mike's been involved in the industry now for about 20 years. And Mike was one of the creators of Kartra, which is another respected marketing funnel builder, and also he's behind some of the successful webinar products on the market, such as EverWebinar and GoToWebinar. So some of those product features then of Kartra and EverWebinar will cross over into the GrooveFunnels application. So the quality of those products is what we expect to see now within the GrooveFunnels. So here we are now within the Groovepages area of the GrooveFunnels within the Groovepages app, and you can see here now we've got 4 sites already. And within the Lite version, which you can, I'll put a link down below, and you can sign up for that for free. Doesn't need any credit card, just needs a username and password, and you'll be able to create 3 sites within the free or Lite. And there's, for the Lite version, you can create 3 sites. I don't think there's a restriction on how many pages you create inside there, but 3 sites, and you can obviously get comfortable with the product, keep using it for free. There's no time restriction on it, and then if you want to upgrade in the future, you can look to upgrade. If not, just keep using the free version, and it'll suit anything you need to do with a small business. So these Groovepages sites, these are landing pages for marketing promotions and also funnel pages for marketing promotions. So generally you don't want to sort of amend your website when you want to add a specific marketing promotion, because then your website can get a bit confusing. And also when you're doing marketing promotions, you want to be testing different variations of landing pages and sort of split testing or A/B testing your offers against each other. So you can't really do that with a website. And it does get a bit difficult on your website then, because you get pages become invisible which you don't want to be visible, and you end up confusing your established customer base. So having separate landing pages is why sort of the products like ClickFunnels were developed, especially if you're doing paid advertising. You want very targeted landing pages, very tightly themed towards your advert and your promotion, so that the visitor sees that same theme and all the way through, and that's much better in terms of then for customer retention and customer conversions. So let's go and create a new site here now, just to show you the different features. So when we've got sites established, you can, if you got this menu here, you can see if we click on it, we can edit them, we can clone them, we can delete them. And cloning is a good feature, because if you already created a funnel and then you want to do a split test or A/B test of that, you can clone that, then introduce a variation, and then you can test the 2 against each other. And also, say you're promoting a certain product, then invariably another product will come along which will be very similar. It could be different season or slightly different price point, you know, in terms of there's lots of variations with products. And the good feature then of being able to clone an existing funnel is you've got an established sequence that you've developed and tested and proven over time, and then you can clone that and then amend the products and the price points and the images within that then for the other product, and you've got a sort of well-established funnel which you can use over and over again. So let's create a new site. So when we create a new site, it asks you, do you want to create a blank template and start from scratch, or do you want to use one of the templates? So there's a range of templates here at the moment, and there's more templates going to be added over time. And with the Lite version, you do get a restriction on the number of templates you get access to, but that's not a major restriction when you've got one, and I'll show you some of the other areas. Once you select a template, you can edit these then and repurpose them for lots of different usages. So let's have a look at one of these. We'll preview them and then we'll select one. So when we preview them, it shows them as a web page, how they'd look online once they're all filled out. And this is our typical funnel page with a video lander. So that was quite nice. Let's have a look at this one. So similar landing page, call to action at the top, and then a video which will be tied to your promotion down below. So all of this then would be themed around your product. Let's look at this one. This one's more aligned probably towards a web page. You've got headers there more for a web page. So you can create web pages with this, and you get your footer links, and you got some testimonial areas. But we can use some of these areas in our other landing pages, and we've got some feature blocks here, which is nice, all about around your products. But that's nice as a web page. I think not so much as a funnel page. Let's have a look at this one. But the good thing, as I said, with these range of templates, you can mix and match them, and you can use them for lots of different purposes. This is quite a nice lander. So with the features, so this is more about taking people to your product page as a landing page. But all the templates here, they're really high quality. Visually, they're all very good. It's just which one we're going to use to amend today. And we've also, if you're into e-commerce, we've also got a range of e-commerce templates here. This is electronic goods. So you got your product image, you got your order buttons, you get your product video again, and you got your order buttons, and you got your order form. And then within the GrooveSell product, you'd fill out your product information within that, and then this would link to the GrooveSell, and that would manage all the checkout process for you then. So it's one of the major benefits of these Groovepages and the GrooveFunnel products is they're all very tightly integrated, so you don't have to have any issues then with all the integration issues you can get with different type of products not working correctly and not integrating correctly, and then you funnel breaking, because these are all from the same portfolio of marketing software. The integration is going to be really tight, and you're not going to have those issues. And you can see with the quality of these templates, you can amend these quite simply. And anyone with some, let's select this one, anyone with basic design skills will be able to amend these for you in your business. You don't have to be delayed trying to engage with your website developers, and every time you want to do a new marketing funnel, you don't have to wait for your web developers to come back to you and then pay large web development costs. So this is another major feature, the speed that you can develop these, and obviously you can save a lot of money by doing it in-house as well then, with some basic design skills. So here we are now within the editor of Groovepages. So within the editor, you can see here these elements are all called blocks, and if I select one, it'll appear with a green border, and each of these items is a block. And in mobile or modern website design, which is mobile sort of orientated, everything on the page is a block. So whereas previously with old website design you'd have a long page like for continuous text, for mobile design it's broken up into blocks, and when you scroll through them with your finger, you basically scroll through a series of blocks, and then the page stops. And the blocks are quite short, because then that's like a viewing pane when you're scrolling through. But when we select one, you can see this block feature appears on the right, and within that then we can alter some of the items within it. Depending on what we've selected, the items will change. So if it's text, we can alter the font, bold, italic, underline, the type of font, the size of font, and the alignments, those sort of things. And if it's something like a button, we get configure options appearing, so we get a different choice of options then, because we've got some configuration options on top of the normal design options. And also if we look, when we select an item, you can see this in the top right, this plus sign, that's called a drag handle. And with that you can see that we can use it, and we can just drag things around on the page, and when we let them go, then they end up where we drop them. So we drag that back up to the top. And the other thing we can do, if I just drag it back down again, is we've got this undo feature here. So this is our undo and redo, and that's our preview, and that's the code view. But if we want to move it back, we just do the undo, and that's the redo. So it's quite easy to move things around on the page, and it's quite easy to edit things because it's all what you see is what you get edited in. And spell check built in. So if you type in and you make typos, you can see it underlines it, similar as a word processor. So as I say, anyone with basic, sort of word processing skills could probably amend some of these templates. So they're really easy to use. And things like an image, then you have image features, the configuration appears, and then we can choose a different image. With the video, we can configure that. You change the video ID, so that's the YouTube video ID, and in the future when GrooveVideo is available, then the GrooveVideo features will be integrated there also. So you can see you can just change that there. And the other thing with video, then if you want to autoplay it, you can turn that on as well. So I won't do that at the moment. So you can see it's really easy to edit. And the other item, when we select them within the frame, on the top left, you can see here you get star to add it to your favorites. You can clone it, so if you want an item similar, you're going to use it in another area, you clone it and then move it to where you want it. And you can also delete it as well. And if you delete it, always confirmation box will come up for you to confirm you want to delete it. So one of the key features, and this is one of the really killer features of Groovepages, all these pages, and I mentioned they were blocks, and blocks is more of a mobile design. All of these pages are designed for mobile optimization, and more than that, because Google have now developed this Google First Index, which means they are favouring content which is mobile ready to index within their search engines first. All these pages are designed to be mobile ready, and you don't have to think about that within your design process. So you can see at the top here we've got these different icons to represent different ways of viewing your content. So we've got desktop, laptop, tablet, sort of phablet, and mobile phone. So as we alter the view representation, our design representation changes as well. So you can see it just becomes longer and thinner as we scroll through different type of user devices. And this is exactly how the code will represent when you publish it. So for people on mobile phones, this is how they'll see your content. So they see it as so people with mobile phones, they'll see it as a long and thin page, long thin portrait page. But they see all the items on the page that you've created, so you don't have to worry about designing it any differently for them. You just design as normal, and this code engine does all of that for you. So that's one of the killer features, and that is fantastic for you then in terms of Google indexing. And the other thing on top of that, which is the second killer feature, is that this code, because it's a new design engine and a coding engine, the code that it produces is really lightweight and super fast loading. And the tests have proven the loading speed of these pages against sort of WordPress blogs, which have got themes and plugins and the likes, which all have to load when you load in the page of a blog page. This doesn't have any of that, so this loads super fast code, and again that's a massive Google ranking factor, the speed of loading. So the pages you create with this have got mobile optimized, tick box number 1, super fast loading, tick box number 2, and you can develop them really easy yourself, tick box number 3, and you don't have to lay out expensive web designers, tick box number 4. So all of these, it's such a great tool. And let me just show you. So we had a look at some of the templates, but what you also get now within the designer, you've also got these. So I said all of these items were blocks, but we've also got a block template. So when we look at them, we got wireframes and we got design blocks, and then they're categorized. You can see here in the sort of different feature. So if you're looking for something, you can look in the different feature. And you've also got the all mode. And the difference between the designed and the wireframe is in the all, generally they don't have any color design in them. They're there as a sort of just as a template for you to edit. And then the designed, they've got color and background in them. So more image based. So you can use either or, you can mix them up, doesn't matter. And obviously even if you use a colored one, you can change a designed one, you can change the theme color later. So it's all editable however you want to use it. But if you want to use them, you just drag and drop. You just drop them on the page. And you've got your grab handles if you want to move them around. But it's so easy to design them. And then let's go into the wireframes. Let me just show you some of the really cool features. So we got some countdown timers. So these, so Mike Phil's same as I mentioned, internet marketing expert. So all of the items he's developed in here now, they're all designed around marketing and improving your marketing efforts. So you don't have to worry about design. You need some element of design, but you don't have to worry about the complexities of marketing design, because Mike is creating all of this within the GroovePages and the GrooveFunnels. So he is creating such a rich suite of marketing tools in this product portfolio of GrooveFunnels. It's going to be a marketer's joy using all of these items, and a businessman's joy. So whatever business you're in, you can use these products to help promote your business. So countdown timers, these are a really powerful tool to introduce scarcity. So the purpose of the landing page, you send your visitors to this offer. It could be a sign up, it could be promotion, and then you add scarcity with your countdown timers. And again, that's proven then to stimulate buyers and viewers when they come to the site, fear of missing out, that they sign up or purchase depending on what it is you're looking for them to do. So you've got configure options on here, you've got time zones, you can count down to a specific point in time. If we do it at the end of the month, we'd do it normally to midnight. Okay, and then you can tell what you wanted to do at the end. Go to a URL, go to a page, or add another 24 hours so it keeps looping. And then once we do that now, we can see it's already counting down. So it's a really powerful feature, and just easy drag and drop. And there's loads of really cool features in here. I'll take you through a few now, not to waste too much of your time. So checkout forms, we could see some of those in the e-commerce templates, but again, they're available in here. Contact forms, you've got map pages, contact form with map pages, countdown timers. You've got countdown timers with mobile phones. This is quite a neat one. So these mobile phones, we get a range of different phone options with or without the countdown timer. I'll show you the countdown timer above. But what you can do with these, if we go to configure, if we go to choose image, it'll take us to the image feature. So these are the images I've uploaded earlier, but you've got a free stock photo here, and you can do a search for anything within the free stock photos, and obviously you can upload any images you've got access to. And if I click on these, it's going to upload these to my file areas. So you can see here now we've got these range of images, and if you want to use one of these within that mobile phone image, let's just select that, and it'll update it now within this area. So generally you would be using your a product image within this, but that's a really cool feature to use in your marketing. You can embed your product images within mobile phones and laptops and desktop representations. These sort of feature you generally pay within other design products a monthly subscription for, but you get this included as well. So that's quite a nice feature. What else have we got? So we get headers, footers, testimonials. These are good. These are proven to increase conversions. You put testimonials on your checkout pages. Let's drop that in there. So again, that's another conversion proofs on a checkout page or a product page. You add testimonials, and then that's shown to increase conversions. And also you got then, let's have a look what other neat. So we got our countdown timers, we had that mobile phone. We got loads of sort of different cover features, footers, navigation bars. Let's go this one. Checkout forms, call to action. Oh yeah, gallery, so you got sliders, team pages to introduce your team. We've also got pricing forms. So if you're on a checkout page and you've got different items at different price points, so this is, you could use that image with your product image within that screen, or you got your traditional pricing tables with your different feature lists. And obviously all of these are editable, so you can see really quickly and easily you can start putting a page together, and anyone with sort of basic skills can manage these for you within your business. So one of the areas I'll just show you now. So if we want to clean this page up a little bit now, what we haven't done, let's get rid of this one. See, when you delete it, asks you to confirm. So you don't generally delete things by accident, because it's going to ask you to confirm. You can obviously still make mistakes and delete things you didn't want to delete. So if I just save a second, because obviously I haven't shown you the save feature, But the other good thing about this, in this item here, it shows us this saved here now. We've also got under here now, we've got revisions. So if you do make a mistake when you're going through your selections, you can see it's showing us different versions here which we've saved. And if we want to go back to a different version, see it's showing you a preview of them. So that's really cool features that we were right at the beginning. And let's go a little bit further back. Yeah. So if we want to go back to that one, use this version, and it takes us back to it. So that's a really neat feature as well. So if we want to preview that now, we'll just click on the preview, and it'll show us what that looks like as a web page. So we got our countdown timer, we got our call to action, we got our testimonial area, we got our cute kitten. We didn't configure our countdown timer there, and we got our product video, and we got our call to action sign up buttons. So you can see, within a matter of minutes there, we were able to create a really nice looking landing page. We didn't edit the text, and we didn't, but generally you would have your text pre-prepared. People would tell you what you're going to put in your product text, and you just populate it in these areas. So you can create some really nice landing pages very, very quickly. And also you can create multiple pages. So if you want to create multiple pages, if you've got a number of pages in the sequence, generally people wouldn't go through page to page in your sequence, because you would push people to each page within the landing page. But if it's a whole funnel, you can create the multiple pages in here. You just don't necessarily have them shown together as a menu. And you can create multiple pages here. If you want to create another page, you just click there. We create a blank page, which is page 2. If we go back to our pages here, then they'll appear in that list. And you can also have hidden pages then. So if they're different pages in your and you do have a menu, you can hide them so they don't appear in your menu. And the other nice thing you can do is create pop-ups. So you can have pop-ups, you can have entry pop-ups, exit pop-ups, or pop-ups which appear after a period of time. So that's quite neat as well. And you navigate between your pages with this page navigation option here. So some really nice design features here, and the templates make this really easy, and especially this selection of blocks that you get to be able to access as well. So I think you can agree, most people will be able to create some really nice looking landing pages with this, with a matter of just a bit of practice. You can be up and running with this within a day. So just going to do a quick sneak peek into the GrooveMail. Guys, you've got some preview videos here. So 2 seconds. I'm just going to do a quick sneak peek video as well on the GrooveVideo, which is coming this year. So you can see some nice automation features showing up there in both those products, to be able to segment and tag within your lists and create sub-lists, and then market to those lists, send them to your videos, send them to different timestamp and different videos depending on where they're on those funnels. So a lot of automation and segmentation, so some really nice features we can see in these two products when they're released. And both of those products are available in the silver lifetime or the silver subscription if you're interested in those. So as a bonus, guys, my online mentor Paul Murphy has also allowed me that I can offer to you his 24-hour ranking system for $1. Unfortunately, I can't give it away for free because it's a paid product, but I can give it to you for $1. So if you sign up for Groovepages either the lifetime or the monthly, doesn't matter, following one of my links, then I'll be able to give to you, you'll get it automatically. Once you've signed up into the Groovepages product, you will see then within your bonuses, you will see the 24 ranking system from Paul Murphy. And this is really fantastic training, guys, that shows you how to get your products and services ranked really highly on Google without using any paid traffic. So I'll share a link down below, guys, to the sign up page for the Lite offer, and you can see you don't need any credit card information. You just need to, register username, password, and you'll get full access to the Lite version for lifetime. Doesn't expire. And I'll also share a link down below to the GrooveFunnels webinar. So within the webinar, Mike will take you through all the sequence of the new products and their release dates. But one of the good things about the webinar, if you check that out, there's a 497 offer there, and that's going away soon, guys. But that's a really good value if you're interested in this product. It's really good value. 497 for life for the Groovepages product, which I just demoed. Because if you look at the pricing, this is the pricing which is going to be released, and they're not selling at this price point yet. So the silver products, so the Lite is the free, which I mentioned, but the silver product is the Groovepages, which I just referenced. You can see that's when it goes to market. It's going to be $99 a month. So 497, which is 5 months of that, you're going to get that for life. So that's a really good offer. And then there will be a silver, which adds these other features such as the Groove blog, the Groove calendar, which is your team calendar, and surveys and quiz for segmenting your email list. That's quite a powerful feature. That's going to be released at $199 a month. And then there will be a platinum when that comes out, which will have the Groove webinars on the automated Groove webinars. And we believe that'll be $299 a month when that comes out. So they're all going to be released later this year, and when they move to the monthly, the lifetime pricing will go away. So thank you, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon on the channel.